Hello friends, how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. Today's video is an empties video. I do these videos probably like every 3 or 4 months or so, just when my bag here gets to the point where it's bursting and overflowing. I have some empty makeup, skincare, hair care, and candles to talk about. As usual, I will save candles till the very end because I know not everyone is interested in candle scents, but I'm obsessed with candles, so I love talking about them. And a good portion of you seem to as well. I love doing these empties videos because it's fun for me to just kind of reflect on and see what I've used up, kind of decide if it's something I would repurchase again, had I already repurchased it again. I feel like I can give you such a thorough review because I've completely used something up, in some cases multiple times. Before we hop into it though, I'm getting ahead of myself. I did of course film this look. I'm obsessed with it. It should already be up on my channel by the time this video goes up. It's part of the 2 looks video I did with the Glamlite and Mikayla palette, so go check that out if you want to see it. And then let me just give you my details. My necklace today is from Shop Sun & Co. You can use my affiliate code BEAUTBEAN for 10% off. My earrings are from Love Kills Boutique. This wig is a Charisma brand wig. Check my FAQ in the description box if you need spelling. And this hat is from Foxblood Shop. So yeah, without further ado, let's just hop in and chat about my empties. All right, so we're not gonna go in any particular order other than the fact that candles will be saved for last just because this bag is everywhere. So I'm just gonna pick randomly. First is this IGK First Class Dry Shampoo. I live for this dry shampoo. It's my #1 favorite. I already have another one. It's so good. This dry shampoo is just so heavy duty. It really gets in there and absorbs all of that oil and stuff in your hair to make it feel more just not oily. It does give your hair more of a texture and volume, which I do like, but it does suck away that oily sensation. I love this. It will leave a light cast if you're too heavy-handed right on the top of your head, so I always focus it like within my hair, but this is a fantastic dry shampoo. I love it, love it, love it. Next, I have some makeup wipes. These are from 4th Ray Beauty. These are the Daily Do-Over makeup wipes. I don't personally buy makeup wipes. If I ever receive them as PR like I did with this, I just use them to wipe swatches off of my arm when I'm filming swatches for videos and stuff. So that's what I use these for. They worked fine, but I did not use them on my face, and I will not use them on my face, and I probably won't repurchase these because I just don't buy makeup wipes. I finally finished my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. It took me a long time to finish this, and I really enjoyed it, but I will say whenever I finished that mini one a few months ago of the Luminous Putty Primer, I like the Luminous one a little bit more, and I do still have a teeny version of this one in my drawer, so I will probably finish that one, and then if it gets to the point where I want to purchase another putty primer, I think it's going to be the Luminous one, but I do like the putty one as well. It feels just very smoothing, and I don't know, it just makes my skin feel like it has a nice canvas to work off of. I have normal to dry skin for reference, and this seems to pair nicely with other primers. It works nicely with whatever foundation I use. It's a solid primer. I just like the Luminous one slightly more. I finished the Milk Makeup Vegan Milk Cleanser. I love this cleanser. There's a chance I will repurchase this, but as of this moment, I have like 5 cleansers I'm cycling between in my bathroom right now, so I don't need another cleanser. But if the day comes where I run out of all cleansers, I really might repurchase this one again because it feels really nice. It does a good job at cleansing my skin. It will remove makeup, but I personally use like a cleansing balm to remove my makeup first, and then I go in with a cleanser, so I do a double cleanse. But this will remove your makeup if you want it to. But it's a really nice solid cleanser. It doesn't feel too abrasive. It doesn't make my skin feel like sticky smooth, like that squeaky clean feeling, because I don't like that. It's not stripping. It just feels very nourishing and cleansing. Words. I feel like I'm not doing good at words today. I finally finished that Tarte Shape Tape. This is in the shade Fair. This is probably my 4th one I've went through in my life. It took me a really long time. I actually stopped using it on my face a couple months ago just because I was really scraping the edges, and I kind of just deemed this as my eyebrow cleanup concealer, and it's finally gone. Like, I can barely scrape anything else off of this, so I'm considering it dead. It had a good life, it ran a good run. I liked this concealer for a long time, but at this moment I love so many more concealers that are much more affordable, so I don't think I will ever purchase this again. But I can't lie and tell you that I'm not curious about the hydrating Tarte Shape Tape, but I don't think I'll buy that one either. But I think I'm finally retired this forever. There's that. Okay, so over the last few months, it's been the mission to just use up a lot of my mini skincare products because I ran out of a lot of it a few months ago as I was preparing for my move. And then once we got moved into the temp house and then the real house, I don't know, I just noticed I had a lot of minis, so I was like, let me try to use these before I make a skincare purchase. So I have a decent amount of Drunk Elephant minis that I guess I was hoarding that I didn't want to use, and I finally finished a lot of them. One of them being the Drunk Elephant cleanser, the jelly cleanser. I like this cleanser. It's definitely a pretty solid one. I just don't know if I would consider it a favorite. I would probably purchase the milk one over this one, but I wouldn't hate if I had this one in my life again. Drunk Elephant as a rule, I love Drunk Elephant. If you were around a couple years ago, you know how like ride or die I was for Drunk Elephant. It was the only skincare I bought. I would save all of my pennies for it. And just now there are so many things I like from Pixie and what's it called? Good Molecules. There's so many affordable brands I like skincare from that it's hard to justify spending the money on Drunk Elephant. But I can't lie and say that I don't miss it. But I did enjoy this cleanser. This isn't my favorite product by them by any means, but it was a solid cleanser. Don't think I will go out of my way to buy it, but I wouldn't mind having it. I went through the C Firma Day Serum and the TLC Framboos Glycolic Night Serum. If I were to ever buy anything from them again, it would 100% be these first. I love these. And I'm really debating buying these again because I am actually running out of my serums. And these just make my skin feel so nice. I love using this one in the day. It makes my skin feel nice and just plump and firm and ready for the day. And this one just makes my skin feel so nice overnight. And by the time I wake up in the morning, it feels good. I feel like if I'm having texture issues, these clear it up. I love these, but I think I'm talking myself out of it because I like a lot of things from Good Molecules as well. And I don't need to spend literally like, this is like $80 the full size and this one's like $70. I do not need to spend $150 on 2 serums, so I don't think it's gonna happen, but I miss it. And I honestly forgot how much I missed it until I used these minis, so using the minis was a curse on myself. I also finished the Be Hydra Intensive Hydration Gel. This one I kind of used right after the day serum, just as kind of like an extra moisturizer in between that serum and a regular moisturizer because it's very thin. It doesn't give me that full moisturized feeling, but it kind of just adds that little extra pump. It's nice. It does give me that extra nourishment that I like because I do have normal to dry skin, but this isn't a need. I don't think I would go out of my way to buy this again, but I also do like it, so there's that. I went through 3 minis of the Drunk Elephant Virgin Marula Luxury Facial Oil. This is a really nice oil. I used it every single night after my serum, but before moisturizer. It made my skin feel like all that nourishment was locked in. I'm not a skincare expert by any means. I just know what I like and what my skin likes, but I do like this. This is another one that I would probably want to own again. But again, I'm pretty sure the full size is like $80 or $90. It's really expensive, so I don't know if I will. Undecided. Leaning towards no, but undecided. There might be another Drunk Elephant thing floating around in here, but I don't know. It's buried. I finished this Lush shaving lotion called Defluff. It was like this kind of whipped but hard whipped because it wasn't like fluffy. It was like a little bit harder of a texture, but it was still like a whipped kind of texture. I don't know how to explain it, but it was a light purple and I used it as like a shaving lotion. Not even a lotion, just like a, I guess a shaving soap is what this is called. I guess it worked fine with shaving my legs, but it wasn't a need, so I don't think I'm gonna buy it again. It did take me a long time to go through it though, so that was a plus, but I don't think I need to buy it again. Wow, I forgot how much skincare I ran through. Oh my goodness. Okay, well I went through 3 minis from Pixie. I just finished these recently. I had the mini Milky Tonic, the mini Glow Tonic, and the mini Retinol Tonic. I really like all 3 of these. The Glow Tonic is my holy grail. I'm using like the medium-sized one currently and trying to finish that up before I bust out my giant one with a pump. I love this. I'll use it morning and night. This works great on my skin. My skin really likes glycolic acid. I don't really know what else to say. I've raved about this 100 times. This is like my favorite toner of all time. The milky one feels really nice. If I have this one, I always use it in the morning because it just feels really hydrating and nice and fresh. I don't think it's a need to own this again. Like, I don't think I'm gonna go out of my way to buy it because if I were to buy any of them, it would be the glycolic one, the glow one, I mean, sorry. I mean, I guess it is glycolic, but I wouldn't mind having this again. I would potentially buy this one again, I'm unsure. And the retinol one, I do like this one. Out of the retinol toners I've tried, I've also finished the retinol one from Makeup Revolution, or I guess Revolution Skincare. There's so many brands with that brand. I did like the Pixie one more, but I don't know, maybe I would get it again. Undecided. I enjoyed using it. I've used it a couple times. I used like a larger one back in the day, and I just recently had this mini one. So maybe I'll use it again. I wouldn't mind using it again, but I don't think I need to go out of my way to get it again, if that makes sense. I guess sticking with Skincare Revolution, I also finished the glycolic serum and the retinol serum. And again, I liked these, but I like the Pixie versions of these a little bit more, I think. And I don't really have a good reason. Again, I'm not a skincare expert. I just know what I like. And this didn't have any adverse effects on me by any means. I mean, I used the whole thing. I just think if I had a choice, I would pick the Pixie one. Simple as that. I don't know why. I just like them more. A couple primers. I finished my Urban Decay Primer Potion and a NYX Glitter Primer. Can you believe it? It took me forever to go through these. It usually takes me at least a year to finish a NYX Glitter Primer. It's crazy. I already do have another one. I'm currently using it right now. I will not go without this. This is like my favorite thing on the planet. And the Urban Decay Primer Potion, I actually got sent another one right before I ran out of this one. So I technically do have another one, but I'm currently just using some other primers that I was already like kind of using when I started using this one. So I'll probably use it again. I don't know if I would go out of my way to buy it once I run out of it completely, because I'm pretty sure the Smashbox Lid Primer will always and forever remain my favorite eye primer of all time. But I do really like this one, and I will use my other one at some point. Another Lush product, I use the Magic Crystals Shower Scrub. I do really, really like this shower scrub. It feels very menthol-y and cooling, and it's like very soothing. It's bright purple, which is super fun, and I like the exfoliation it gives because it doesn't feel too abrasive. I might buy this one again. I'm unsure. If I'm ever like out of town and in a mall that a Lush exists, because there isn't a Lush in my town, I might buy this again. But it's also not a need. I have some other body scrubs I like. Right now I'm using one from Pacifica that I'm enjoying, but I really did enjoy this one, so I will potentially get this one again. I want to say this is actually the second one I've ever bought, so I might get it for a third time at some point. Let's take a quick break from that and chat about lashes. I have 4 sets of lashes to talk about. Oh, actually I have 5 sets, my apologies. I have 3 from Noella lashes. I'm unsure which these ones are. I want to say these are Fiona's, actually, which I'm wearing right now. I want to say these might be Fiona's. I think these are Fiona's. I also went through a Blair and a Mila. These are my 3 favorites, I guess, clearly, because I used them up. Yeah, I already have, I think, all of these, again, in my drawer, so I will probably keep using these for quite a while. I enjoyed these lashes. I also use the Bambi lashes from Colourpop, the Oh Dear ones. These ones are okay. I liked the wispiness of them, but they weren't quite long enough or full enough for my liking, and I felt like if I placed them even slightly weird, they just looked wrong. I don't know, I just didn't love these ones, so I'm not gonna go out of my way to buy them again. And the Lunar Beauty lashes in the style Luna. These are definitely one of my favorite pairs of lashes I've ever worn in my life. They're up there with the old bold-faced ones and Rouge and Rogue ones I used to wear a lot. I need to make a purchase on those sites. I just haven't because I've always had lashes on me because I get sent some from like Colourpop, Alter Ego, now Noella lashes, but I need to like go back and buy some of my old favorites again from bold-faced and Rouge and Rogue. But these were a gift from my subscriber Gigi, and I'm obsessed with them. They were so good, and Gigi actually also gave me another pair when they gifted me another palette like a couple months after. So I already have another pair of these, and I can promise you I probably will buy a pair at some point once I run out of those as well. I haven't busted out the other pair yet because I try to use things like 2 at a time so I don't have a million pairs of lashes laying around, but I love these. They're so beautiful. Okay, done with lashes. That was actually not a very heavy lash one. There's sometimes I do an empties video and I have like 12 pairs of lashes to talk about. I used and abused a Juno & Co sponge. This was the SpongeBob one in particular. I'm a microfiber sponge person forever and always, and I guarantee you I will buy one if I ever run out of them. I think I have like 5 more still because they sent me a bunch of them a while back, but if and when I run out, I mean, it's not an if, whenever I run out, I will buy more, 100%. I finished a Milk Makeup Blur setting powder, forever my favorite setting powder of all time. It just feels so smooth and velvety. It never makes me feel crepey or cakey. This is phenomenal. I've been using it for probably 2 years now, and it's still my favorite. I already have another one. I will forever continue repurchasing it until I'm out of it. This is like the best powder ever. I have 2 Pixie things here. This is the Pixie Glow Mist, and this is the Pixie C Vitamin Priming Oil. I love this setting spray. It's wonderful. I have other setting sprays that I'm trying to just use up. I don't like to have a surplus of setting spray, so again, if it ever gets to the point where I just run out of setting spray, I will probably repurchase this at some point. But it's not like a need right this second. And this priming oil I typically used like before primer but after skincare. It was kind of like an in-between step. It's not really one I showed on camera very much, but I kind of used it in between. I don't think this is a need. I used it up just for the sake of using it, but I don't feel like it made such an impact that I need to run out and get it again, if that makes sense. Ooh, we're getting to the bottom of the barrel before we hop into candles. I feel like this empties video isn't gonna be too insane actually. I went through a House of Lashes lash glue. I always go through at least one of these by the time one of these videos rolls around. I already have another one and I already bought another one after that because I like to keep two on deck because sometimes I run out of lash glue faster than I realize. So yeah, I will always buy this one. I went through a NYX brow glue. This is my #1 favorite brow gel of all time. I started using it last December, I want to say, or maybe January of this year. I already have another one. It's what I use every single day. It really keeps your brows up and in place and they stay put. I have very stubborn brows and this really allows me to keep them fluffy and not like pointing downward like they want to. This is so good. I love this stuff. I only just bought my other one recently too. This one lasted me probably like a solid 5-ish months or so. It was really good and I use it like almost every day. I went through a KVD Beauty Go Big or Go Home mascara. It's fine. I'm a really bad judge at mascara. I've said this 100 times. My lashes are just ugly. They're very short and stubby. Mascara never really makes them look good. My only real qualifiers on if I like a mascara are if it's very black and if it doesn't transfer on my lower lash line. And I mean, this passed that test, but I didn't love it so much that I need to run out and get it because I don't really rock my natural lashes very often anyways because they're ugly. I also went through the Pacifica Stellar Gaze one. If I had to pick a favorite between these two, the one I just talked about and this one, it would probably be this one. I feel like this one never made me look clumpy. The KVD Beauty one did make them look clumpy sometimes if I wasn't careful, but again, it doesn't really matter because I wear lashes most of the time. But this one also passes that test. It's nice and black and it doesn't transfer, so if I had to pick a favorite, it would be this one. But again, it's not so amazing that I need to run out and get it again right now. I have some other mascaras on backup, so I'm pretty set for a while. I went through a felt tip liner from Drench Cosmetics. I think I got sent this back when Midas Cosmetics' sister company, oh my gosh, what was their name? It was a lash subscription. Estico, it was their sister brand. It was a lash company. They would send me the subscription box every month and one of the times it included this liner. So I used it, it was fine. It was nice and black. It didn't transfer or smudge. It was pretty easy to apply. I liked it. I can't say it's my #1 favorite. I think the NYX Epic Ink one will forever be my favorite, but I do really like this one as well. I wouldn't be sad to have it again. I went through the Good Molecules Overnight Exfoliating Treatment. This is very similar to that Drunk Elephant TLC Framboos Glycolic Night Overnight Treatment or whatever it's called, the pink one. This one, very similar to that. So because of this and I liked it so much, that's what's holding me back on wanting to spend $80 on a serum because I'm pretty sure this is like $8. So yeah, I will probably just stick with this one because it's fantastic. I also went through the Good Molecules Rose Water Daily Cleansing Gel. This is one I just kept in the shower and Zane and I just both kind of used it whenever we were in the shower. It was fine. I liked it. I wouldn't mind using it again, but I didn't love it so much that I'm gonna run out and get it. Unlike the Milk one where I feel the need to run out and get it if I ever run out of cleansers, just because that one wowed me a lot more. This one was just fine. Nothing bad, but nothing to write home about. I went through the NYX Bear With Me Cannabis Sativa Seed Oil. I can never say that on the first try. But it's like a lip conditioner. It looks like this. It's very, very just nourishing and soothing. It's a very thin formula, very comfortable. I did really enjoy this and I probably would repurchase it. However, I have a lot of lip masks and lip balms in my life, so I really don't need this. But again, if all of them disappeared, this might be the one that I first repurchase. Or the one from e.l.f. because there's like a lip conditioner from e.l.f. from the CBD line that's really, really good. I think I like the e.l.f. one more than this actually. I take it back, I probably won't repurchase this because I found one that I like more, but I did really like this next one a lot. And last product before we get into candles, I went through the Colourpop Watermelon Face Milk. I guess this is Fourth Rate Beauty, but that's Colourpop's sister brand. I kind of use these face milks either, let's say I do my skincare in the morning and then 4 hours later, I'm finally ready to like put on makeup and film. I just slap one of these on just to add some quick nourishment. Or if I've filmed and say it's only 4 p.m. but I don't feel like wearing makeup anymore, I take it off and I just plop one of these on because I don't want to do my full skincare routine yet. So I just do this to add a little bit of moisture. So I already have like 3 more of these kicking around because they get sent in collections sometimes. So I'm not going to go out of my way to get one, but I could see myself repurchasing one of these once I run out of all of them. So far my favorite scents are either this one, the watermelon, the papaya, or the strawberry. And I do have a strawberry still, so I think I'm set for now. Now let's get into candles. So Spring and summer is not my favorite time of year for candles, but I did discover some that I really enjoy, and I guess we'll get into it. I don't like musky scents. I don't really like woodsy scents or earthy scents. I like things that are sweeter. I like more on the fruity realm. I don't like florally too much unless it's paired with something sweet. So that's kind of what I'm getting into. My favorite scents are fall and winter, and I just want my house to smell like a bakery and cinnamon spice and just, ooh, it's so close to that time of year I can taste it. This first one is from the brand Sensational. I'm pretty sure I got this at a Marshall's. I get a lot of my candles from Marshall's. This is the scent Moonlight. Oh, this one's good. This one just kind of smells like berries. I don't even know if berries are what it's supposed to smell like, but it was good. I forgot about that one. I do like the Sensational brand. I usually snag one if I ever see one at Marshall's or TJ Maxx or something if it smells good. This one's nice. It's just a nice berry smell. It's really yummy. Okay, this next one is the last one I technically bought at a Marshall's or TJ Maxx, I can't remember which, before I actually made an order on DW Home. So this is the DW Home candle in the scent Strawberry Shortcake. I talked about this in a favorites video. It's so good. It is my ultimate like spring summer scent right now. Oh, it's just so good. Okay, so it has that sweet bakery smell, but it's strawberry, and it just fills the whole downstairs of my house so beautifully. Like, I've come home from work with Zane burning this candle, and I'm like, are you baking something? It smells so real. Oh my gosh, it's so good. So yeah, I was obsessed with this like from the first hour I lit it, so I immediately made another order on DW Home for like their actual candle so I could pick and not just have to rummage through TJ Maxx, and I got a second one, ran through that as well. I don't even know why I had to smell it, I just did, but it's so good. If you like sweet bakery scents and you want something a little more summery, springy, try this one, it's so good. I had to get the giant ones, obviously. And then the rest of these are also candles that I bought at DW Home. I talked about these in the vlog quite a few vlogs ago, so you might have already heard about these. So now I can give you my like update on how they burned. This one is Marshmallow Treat. This one, when I first smelled it, I was like, oh, it just kind of smells like vanilla. It doesn't really smell like Rice Krispies. I do feel like it smells more Rice Krispie-ish when it's burning, but still not full on Rice Krispies. It is mostly just like a vanilla marshmallow. But it's good. It's not like a campfire marshmallow. It's more of like a sweeter marshmallow. It's good. This one is Matcha Truffle. This one's okay. I don't know why I thought I would like this as much as I do. I think it's because I've been on a matcha kick here and there. And I thought matcha truffle might be nice. I feel like this one just smells a little too earthy when it's burning, which matcha is green tea leaves, so I should have expected that. It's not bad, but it's just not my favorite. This one's called Lava. Ooh, this one's good. It just smells fruity, tropical. It smells nice. I literally am the worst at describing scents, and then when they're just called something like lava and they don't list the notes, there's no way for me to even like explain my thoughts. It just smells fruity tropical and it's yummy. It's good. It smells like fruity tropical at night. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it's like a nighttime fruity tropical. That makes no sense. This one is Vanilla Mango. This one again is only okay. I was more excited for this one when I first got it because it really smelled like fruity vanilla, but as it was burning, it just kind of just smelled generic. I don't know how to explain it. It just kind of smelled like generic fruity. It wasn't anything that special. It was okay. You know, it was fine. Vanilla Coffee, I really liked this one. It just smells like I'm walking down the coffee aisle of a grocery store as a little kid. Back when they had like the pour it yourself loose beans. Ooh, it smells good. I like a coffee scent year round. This is kind of one that I can float around no matter what time of year it is, and it pairs nicely with other things. Ooh, I like a coffee smell, and this one's really nice. And I do feel like you can smell that hint of vanilla amidst the coffee as well. It doesn't just smell like coffee. It's very pleasant. And the very last one is Apple Sugar Cane. This one, when I first got it, it had a very mild scent just in the candle itself, and it wasn't wowing me. It just smelled kind of like clean sugar. But as it was burning, I could really smell that apple coming through, and it was pleasant. I can't say it's my favorite thing ever, but I also like spring scents aren't my favorite thing ever. So I think for a spring scent, I do vibe with this. I like that hint of apple coming through. It has that sweetness from the sugar. I was good with that. I think I only have like 2 more of my spring summer candles that I bought from DW Home burning. And then I'm probably gonna make a fall order because once it hits August 1st, it's Halloween. I mean, it's Halloween every day. Look at me right now on July 3rd. But yeah, August 1st, it's gonna be pumpkin spice and everything nice in my house. Be there, be square. So yeah, this was my empties video. I hope you enjoyed it. I would love to know what you think. Have you tried any of the things I talked about today? Do you want to try anything? What products do you tend to go through the most? I would just love to hear all of your thoughts down below. If you made it to the end of this video, as always, leave me an emoji relating to hygiene, whatever that means to you, because we're cleaning up with the empties, with the skincare, you know what I mean? And if you like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're not already, please hop over to my Instagram, it's BEAUTBEAN, follow me there. I post every single day, and don't forget to subscribe. I'm posting most days here as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.